Hi everyone, welcome to the Diecast Collection Videoarts channel. I will show you the 1982 Datsun 280ZX by Matchbox. This is part of the Superfast series. The 1982 Datsun 280ZX, or I'm going to call this as the Datsun, is one of the popular models in the current Superfast line. As a Superfast model, it has more paints, more details, and better wheels. This is also part of the moving parts category, or in other words, there are opening features in this model. Let's look at this model, starting with the passenger side. This is not a right-hand drive car because the driver's side is on the left. The passenger side is on this right side. The passenger side has paint designs spread out, but most of the paint designs are in the middle. So it has a large golden letter Z at the back of the front fender. There's a text under it. I thought it was written as Datsun or some other text, but with a pattern, it is written as 280ZX, or the model type of this car. There are white, black, gold paints all over the car. The paint striping in the middle, black, gold, and red over the white paint. That is also over the red painted car. The detail for the gas door is on top of the back fender. It has additional paint striping in gold and black. Looking at the driver's side on the left, it has similar details. The paint striping detail in the middle, the large letter Z at the back of the front fender, the signal light on top and front of the front fender that has a gold paint inside the black border, but the back signal light is just a black box. It's just like an empty box here under the black paint stripe. It would have been better if the gold paint was also applied here. We're now looking at the back of the Datsun. It has many paints just like on the sides. Look at that, painted brake lights, signal lights, and there's even a paint for the reverse lights in white. This might be a handle for the hatchback door, I guess. It even has a little detail, a gold paint in the middle. A license plate holder without any paints, but that's okay. The bumper, part of the plastic base. Looking at the front, if you're seeing that here, it's very detailed. It even has these black lines on each of the lights, the signal light and the brake light. In the front, it's a bit lacking. The front looks good. The details, the front lights, the hood, and even the bevel on the logo, it's here. Some paints are also applied in the front, but they missed an important paint application for this detail. And this is a premium model. There should have been paints in the lights. It's a bummer. And I do hope that the other releases, the future releases of this model, they must paint the front lights as well. This is a premium model, and Matchbox did not add paints in the front for some unknown reason. The bumper is part of the plastic base with some details. You can even see the windshields wipers from here. We're now looking at the top of the Datsun. It has the paint theme that we saw earlier at the center parts on the sides. The paint theme or paint colors like the white, black, and gold are in here. It's less white paint on the side, just like on the sides, but instead of having lots of paint designs on the white paints, it's now separate. There are gold paints in the center as well as on the edges of the front hood. In the front, we saw earlier, is the Datsun logo. It's kind of hard to read, but the badge is most likely saying Datsun here. There's a detail for the engine vent, but instead of having a grill detail, they painted it as black for the engine vents. Here are the wipers on the windshield. Going to the roof are additional paint designs, and these paint designs are most likely windows for the roof or sunroof. The window for the hatchback door, there are line details to show that this opens in the real version. You can even see through the little bit of tinted window the storage area for the hatchback. The interior is easy to see through the tinted windows because they're lightly tinted, but we can use the moving parts feature of this Datsun. To use the moving parts, you open the door like this by pulling it gently. Same goes on the driver's side. Here is the interior. It's colored in this light beige. The dashboard details with some details behind the steering wheel. And I just discovered with this model that the Datsun only has 2 car seats. This is most likely a small car, suitable for racing or because of the paint designs for rally racing. Here's another look at the interior from the passenger side. The transmission stick is in the middle. Here's the storage area from earlier. The doors this time has some details such as the door handle and the window controls. The same also with the other door for the driver's side. This is good. Looks realistic. Looking at the base, it's all plastic with some chassis details. At first I thought that the bumpers, you can see it from here, the bumpers are a separate piece, both the front and back, but looking closer, it's just one piece connected to the base. The tires have these treads, same sized. You can display the Datsun with the doors open, both of them, or close one to display it like this, or close both. There are multiple display options for this model. For the rolling action, let's see, it rolls good. No problems here, no squeaking or anything. I'm going to put this aside because this also includes some goodies packed as a Superfast model. Here is the packaging for the Datsun. It has the cardboard box included as a tribute to the original way that the Matchbox were first packed. It's just cardboard, does not have anything written on it special. So super fast here and there. The blister cardboard has different art compared to the box. At the back are some copyright information. What's interesting about this Superfast is this written text. It says True Grip tires. I'm saying that this is these wheels are real riders, but the tires, based on the text here, True Grip, maybe the tires for this model are the ones made to be more realistic, I guess, or can grip more on surfaces like Hot Wheels tracks. I can't tell. Or this might be a new term for Matchbox to differentiate the real riders of Hot Wheels from the Matchbox, which is now called as True Grip tires. We have a little guest here for this video, and that is the Volkswagen Fastback. I did the video art of this model at the start of the year. You can check out the review of this model in the channel. It's one of the popular castings released by the current Matchbox, because this is one of the original models in the previous Matchbox, Lesney, I guess, and now it's in the current Matchbox. But the thing is, I'll do a little comparison compared to this one, the Datsun. I feel that the Datsun is more closely sized with the original Matchbox. Just look at the size. This Volkswagen is tiny compared to the Datsun. I suppose that this is supposed to be, for me, this should be the same size as this one. Look at the size comparison. Another thing, if you watch the video of this Volkswagen, when I opened the door, it's so hard to open it on the passenger side, but on the driver's side it's okay. The same here, the same problem persists in this Datsun. So you can see I opened this easily on the driver's side. Same here, it's easy to open at the passenger side, but look at the difference of the angles. Both the passenger sides, you can see here, the passenger side does not open fully, unlike the driver's side. Would you compare this also with the Volkswagen, although the Volkswagen is worse. Is this a pattern? I hope not. So if there's a new release of the moving parts, I hope that Matchbox fixes this problem. Okay, thank you, Volkswagen. You can now move away. There are some quality control issues in addition to the door, and the other one is the paint bubbles present on the doors. On the driver's side, you can see those little pips. They're not supposed to be here. But on the passenger side, it's perfect. There's no pips on it. The other one is, I'm not really sure if it's done. We're back on the wheels again. I'm not sure if it's done intentionally, but look at the wheel wells. It's large when you compare that to the wheels. The wheels are smaller, and I'm guessing that if the original was reused for this current Datsun, it should have been for the suspension. Or it would have been better if they used a larger set of true grip tires for this model to fill in the wheel wells. There's just a large gap for this model for each of the wheels. More areas for improvement. This ends my video art on the 1982 Datsun 280ZX by Matchbox. Thanks for watching, enjoy our collection, and see you with the next model.